One of the things I loved is how it is a part of this living continuum of space movies, and not just space movies. I mean, there's some apocalypse. There's a lot of apocalypse.
A lot of apocalypse, a lot. But that's because Can I'm going to be pretentious as hell for about the next 30 seconds.
That's why we're here.
My co-writer Ethan Gross and I, when we started on this, which was in 1783. No, we started in 2011, and we thought we were going to do a mythic story in outer space, and then we said, okay, let's do the Odyssey, but from Telemachus's point of view, right? Odysseus goes away for 20 years, and Telemachus is so, and of course it ends very differently in the film now, and it changes and all that. But the idea was originally a very mythic story. And for that, you then all of a sudden, we started reading a lot of Joseph Campbell, Here with a Thousand Faces and all that. So then you get to Apocalypse Now because you realize that John Milius and Francis Ford Coppola were trying to do a Campbellian myth. In fact, it was so much so, we know that George Lucas is obsessed with Campbell, as the Star Wars movies were. And the original director of Apocalypse Now was? It was George Lucas. He was supposed to go off and do it in 16 millimeter in Vietnam during the war. Not a practical idea, but they were all into that, and so it became a ripoff in a way of Joseph Campbell. But that it's all part of the same stew, and so it does steal from Apocalypse Now, inspired by whatever euphemism you want to use. But everybody steals from everything, and it was very much our idea to be in this continuum, as you put it.
I mean, there's been a lot of sci-fi films that done really, really well, and you hope to add something different or in addition to the genre instead of repeating. When James, another thing he hooked me with when we first started talking about this was he called on a quote that was attributed to Arthur Clarke, which said, I'm going to get it wrong so you can correct me, basically said we're either not alone in the universe or we are completely and utterly alone, and either idea is equally frightening. And I can't think of any other film that actually, we're usually dealing with either benevolent aliens going to impart some wisdom, or someone going to destroy us and we have to stand up and fight. But this idea, this question of what if we are actually alone, at least in the reachable universe through our lifetimes, what does that mean? And are we missing something between us?
Okay, what did we get wrong?
I've already gotten the emails, don't worry. There's an astronaut named Garrett Reisman who's a terrific guy. Garrett Reisman is a great guy, and I made him dinner many times and tried to get everything right. And he saw the movie a couple of nights ago, and I got like a 2 billion word email. Very complimentary for the most part, but here's what you got wrong, and I just, oh God, it hurts. But you read it and you go, yeah, you're right, okay, I got it wrong.
And thank you for writing.